Hey, if you're thinking about moving to the area with family or you want to get closer to family, we're going to talk a lot about that today in Cane Bay Plantation.
So Cane Bay Plantation is one of the biggest master plan communities, not only in the state, but all across the country
In the
as well.
universe.
Yeah. If we don't know each other, my name is Mark. This is Jeff. We're with the Charleston Area Living Group, and we talk about all things going on in the Charleston Tri-County area. So if you want to learn more about that stuff, do us a favor, go down below. All our contact information is down there. There's also a link to click a Zoom so that we can schedule a Zoom call with you, or do it right here in person if you're here locally as well. So, multi-generational, basically, right?
And the reason we're doing this video is we've had quite a few clients recently have said, hey, listen, we're thinking about moving away from the snow. We want to get to a nice place, and we want to come with the kids, with the grandkids, but we don't want to be in the same house.
Right.
So we started showing them some neighborhoods, and we thought this might be a good thing some other people are thinking about. So one of the best options is Cane Bay Plantation. There are, how many, 20?
21 different subsections now, I think.
Yeah, so everything, and really in price points starting from $300 to $1 million.
Yes.
Because we've got townhouses, single family homes, 2.5 55 plus neighborhoods.
Yep.
We'll explain the third one.
One.
Yeah. So lots of good options. What we do find, at least with these clients we've come in so far, is the parents or grandparents were focused more in the 55 plus.
Right.
So let's talk about those three first, I guess.
So let me back up for a second too, because some people
Bring it back.
might not understand what a master plan community is.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So a master plan community is a big community with shopping and working and playing and open fields, and Cane Bay Plantation, for instance, has one of the largest YMCA's on the southeast in the neighborhood as well. That is within a town, which is within a county within the state, of course. And then within that master plan community, there could be several different builders, or there could be just one builder. It really depends on which master plan community you're talking about. So, like Jeff said, Cane Bay Plantation is within Somerville, which is within Berkeley County, and there is probably 12 different builders in that community.
Yeah, and right now there's new construction. There's loads of existing homes, most being at the oldest, 15, 18 years old?
Yep,
is
16.
The oldest, 16. And then lots of new construction. And even within the new construction, there are spec homes that are being built, and then they go about to drywall, and then they get sold, so they'll be done in 2 to 3 months.
Right.
You can buy existing homes in all of these neighborhoods, really. And then there is, you can build from the ground up, and you can do that in the 55 plus neighborhoods and in the non 55 plus neighborhoods. So for grandma, grandpa, mom and dad, whoever it is, if they're looking at 55 plus neighborhoods, the three that we've got in there are Four Seasons, and we can put, there's lots of videos on our channel of all the different models and everything, but at a high level, Four Seasons is a fantastic neighborhood, beautiful 25,000-ish square foot amenity center.
It's amazing.
Indoor pools, outdoor pools, pickleball, bocce, tennis, dog parks, everything on the lake.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There's Del Webb in Cane Bay, which is another gorgeous facility, a little bit older, no new construction, lots of resales in there. And then there is Summerwind, which is a little bit of a 55 light. So I changed up the verbiage on that.
Yeah.
They say 55-ish. Their marketing people might have yelled at us about that. But
that's okay.
Really cool houses. They've got some awesome models there, some really interesting
different floor plans, different designs, cabinets to the ceiling.
Yep. Gorgeous.
The outdoor spaces are super nice in the screen porches. One of the very few builders that also allows an outdoor fireplace, or they'll build an outdoor fireplace for you. Of course, most of these communities you can do that after you purchase as well. But all three of those communities allow you to have low maintenance living, right?
Yep.
So Summerwind Crossing being the lowest at about $250 a month, and then they'll go up to $310, I think.
Yeah.
Is Del Webb Cane Bay, because They have a special deal with cable, so the cable's included. So each one will be a little bit different.
Let's see if we're on the same page with some. I'm going to quiz you.
Okay.
What do 2 of the 3 have in common? So one of the 3 doesn't have one thing that the other 2 has.
So the newest one won't have, because the amenities aren't done yet, the newest one won't have this big
That is
amenity
true.
center.
The Summer Wing isn't going to have the big amenity
Yeah.
center, but there is something that 2 of them have that one doesn't.
One doesn't. I don't know.
Lake access.
Oh,
And the lakes, right? Del Webb,
yes.
Del Webb Cane Bay does not have access to the lakes,
Yep, but Summerwind
but
and
Summerwind
Four
and
Winds
Four Seasons does.
will. Good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
see,
I like that.
I stumped
like
you.
that. And then for the younger kids,
Phew.
what do we have? 18 different options, basically,
Lots
right?
of options.
And like you said, they go from townhouses, which I just saw a couple pre-owned townhomes.
Yeah, they've been around just long enough that we're starting to see
See pre-owned,
resales
yeah.
on those.
270, 280.
Okay,
A couple of those that
All
are
right.
about 1,400 square feet.
okay.
All the way up to the biggest single family that you could really want at 4,000 square feet.
Yeah, I think, and it really ranges on the price points. You know, in the non-55 plus, we're probably, you know, Mark talked about the townhomes in the high 2s up to, there's probably not much over 7
Right.
in those. Some of the higher ones that we see that are 7 or 8 are the monster and the 55 pluses.
Yes.
But I can't, are there any of those, so let's say there's about 18 non-55 plus, wouldn't you say all but 1 or 2 of those have amenity centers with pools and playgrounds and that kind of thing?
I think it's
the
all
vast-
but 2.
All but 2.
No, all but 1.
Okay, so just about all those
Yeah.
still have a nice community pool.
Yep.
And you can always do pools in a lot of these neighborhoods on your
True,
own if you
very
wanted
true.
to. Mark lives in Cane Bay and put a pool in his house.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, the ability to have kids and grandparents and families be in their own neighborhoods in the same community, able to go from house to house by golf cart
Yes.
without ever touching the streets.
But not be too close where they're right next door either, right?
Yeah, listen,
You might want a little space between your kid or your dad or
met
mom.
my in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that where they came from?
Actually, I haven't.
A little bit, no, okay, well, you know. I've told you how they're evil. No, I didn't say that. They're lovely people.
But, I mean, that brings a great point. Cane Bay Plantation is an amazing golf cart community
Yeah.
where you don't have to drive on the roads with your golf cart because they have these big, super wide paths that go from all the way in the back where Summerwing Crossing is, 7 miles, all the way up to where the Publix and all the shopping is and all of that. There'll be eventually more retail in the back across the street from the back entrance of the Cane Bay, but for right now, all of the retail is up front where you can go get a pizza, you can get your Mexican, you can get Chinese food, you can get Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. There's a Parker's gas station there. There's Eggs Up Grill for the morning.
The grocery store.
The grocery store, the Publix.
Churches, schools.
Yes.
I mean, really, you don't
Everything
have to
is everything.
leave Cane Bay Plantation. How cool would it be to go over in your golf cart, go pick up your grandkids, and go to the soccer game, or go to the playground, or go out to eat, or it's a really nice community.
And some people have actually done that. They've gone down to one car and a golf cart
Yeah.
just because they only need their car for going to the hospital or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. Which, by the way,
Yeah, just a couple miles down the road.
three miles from the main entrance is one of the really nicest hospitals, which is also close to you where you live too.
Yep. So I think that Cane Bay is, and we're going to do some more videos about this because it seems to be a trend. A lot of people want to get out of the cold, want to get out of the snow, but they want to be by family. That
Yes.
makes total sense. So there's more neighborhoods coming for this, but if you have questions about Cane Bay, the different builders, we have taken people out in a minivan before and just taken both sets of buyers out to go see houses for this family, houses for this family.
And if that's
done
too
it all
much
together.
for them, we'll take two
Yeah,
cars.
Yeah, we'll go separate and go our separate ways and go do our thing.
Jeff can take mom and dad, and I can take the kids, or vice versa.
Yeah,
And
I want the kids.
You want the
Little kids to play with, little shorties.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun.
So Down in the description, there's that link that Mark talked about. If you're looking to buy in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, go click on the link. It drops into our calendars. We can schedule a time to do a Zoom call, an in-person meeting, a phone call, whatever you want. But Cane Bay Plantation, if you're thinking about multi-generational living, I think it may be a great option for you.
And if you found any value out of this video at all, do us a favor, click that like button. Go ahead and smash the little bell so that you get notified every time we put a video out. And of course, subscribe to the channel.
Please.
We hope you have a great day.
See y'all.
See you later.